Hello, welcome to your Pick a Candle reading. I'm Pavan from Guided by Spirits. And before we start, I want to remind you that I'm having a giveaway. And if you would like to win a free one-on-one tarot session with me, all you have to do is like and subscribe and leave a comment below saying that you would like to enter to win a free reading. So now, without further ado, take a look at these candles. We have sort of a lilac, a sky blue, and a pale pink candle. Give them a look, see which color grabs you. Pause it if you need more time. We're going to start. Don't overthink it. I'm going to start with the pale lilac candle. I will put timestamps below. So let's start with Archangel Michael. Did you guys check out this week's collective reading? It was I always like to look at it. I mean, well, I find it really fascinating to download the information. So anyway, it was a cool read if you want to check it out. In any case, here we've got 3 groups. That's going to be a little bit more specific for you. I'm going to pick 3 cards from this deck. Let's pick it. Yep, that's interesting. All right. What does Archangel Michael have to say today? Okay, cool. All right, this card is asking you to be authentic. This card is telling you to pull yourself out of a certain situation. And this card is saying that the situation, the problem, has been solved. So let's see. Yes. There's a person or people who are making you, even from the past, you may be afraid to really, let your freak flag fly, to really show your true feelings and thoughts and just yourself, your authentic self. Archangel Michael is asking you this week to just really be authentic. And I think this isn't so much about going out there and showing off. If I see it in combination, it seems to me that you are in a situation, I don't know if it's a job or if it's a relationship or what it is, but you are in some kind of a situation involving other people where you don't feel like you can be yourself. Okay, you don't feel at ease, you don't feel like you can be yourself, and this is very detrimental for you. It's very bad for your self-confidence, very bad for your self-confidence and for your, I want to say your mood, but like it's actually starting to make you feel down, make you feel depressed, make you feel unworthy. It's not good. All right. And these feelings that you may be having, these feelings possibly of depression, of anxiety, of not feeling good enough, of just lack of self-love and self-confidence, this will be remedied by removing yourself from this situation. Let's pull some more cards for clarifying. what's going on. You need to just also just say what you think, just really, and also just for yourself, be really, really clear. You know, if someone's maybe been gaslighting you, you may not even know which way is up anymore. If you're crazy, you're not. These cards are telling you, no, you are not. This person or people are messing with you. And don't let them do that anymore. The angels want you to leave all your fears and your worries and your concerns. Just step out of the situation and just know that it's going to be okay. That this is what's causing the problem. Your life, spiritual path. Okay. So we have turquoise, spiritual path. What I'm hearing, I don't know, not necessarily what this card is saying. What I'm hearing is you may feel like you're being good, or not saying what you really think. You're being good because you're putting up with this person because you feel like maybe they need you or you need to save them. No. Okay, this is not a spiritual path. Being somebody's savior, being someone's doormat, being someone's punching bag, that is not a spiritual path. Okay, that is just something we do when we have been traumatized earlier in life. And it's a coping behavior, not a spiritual path. Okay, the next thing is the moonstone. It says it's about having higher intuition. What I believe, because it's under this get yourself out of the situation, what I'm saying is that you know what situation I'm talking about, or what person or what people I'm talking about. You need to really trust your gut and really not just trust it, but feel those signals. Okay, say you think like, oh, Pavan, I'm not psychic, I don't know what my intuition's telling me. We all have physical signals that something's not cool, that something's not good, that something's not good for us. Okay, it might be some people, their stomach tightens up, for example, or their throat feels constricted, or you'll know what your thing is. Just try and think back of what happens every time when you start to feel stressed out or anxious. What part of your body, where does that manifest? Where does it tighten up? And just pay attention then. Be hyper aware of that part of your body. And you'll know when you are in a situation where the person that's not good for you, you're going to feel that physical sensation. And because you have been thinking, oh, I have to be good, I have to be loved, I have to save everybody, you're ignoring those signals. Okay, stop ignoring those signals, because this good girl, good guy act, knight in shining armor, whatever you want to call it, has been drowning out your intuition about knowing that this is not a good for you. Okay, and exactly, Sodalit, which is it's saying fit in, go along with it. The angels don't want you to do that anymore. It's time to cut that out. And when you stop going along with it, when you stop trying to fit in for this person, this situation, these people, they won't need you anymore. And that's great. You want that. You don't want these people to need you for whatever they're, not less than nice needs are, okay? Stop letting these people use you. Stop it. Don't go along with it anymore. It's time. Just don't go along with it anymore. Now, Archangel messages. Tell us some more about this. Maybe some extra advice of how to deal with the situation, because when I know, like, when you're trying to be good and you're trying, everybody has to love you and you want to rescue everybody because that makes you feel good about yourself. It might be hard to just quit cold turkey. So tell us how to do that. Okay, let's go make some digging. Let's see. Archangel Jeremiah, all is well. Okay. Yes. Okay. This card, yeah. This card wants you to know, our Archangel Jeremiah wants you to know that it's okay, that it's safe for you to step out of this situation. It says everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Okay, so it might be scary for you to step out of this situation. It might be your comfort zone in the sense of, the devil you know. And the angels want to assure you not to be afraid, Don't be afraid to step away from this. It's going to be so, so much better for you if you do. See, the next one is Archangel Sandalphon, gifts from God. Okay. If you step out of the situation, your life is going to get so much better. Better people will come into your life. Better, maybe jobs. I don't know what your situation is, but what you're giving, let's put it this way, whatever you need, you have to give up by removing yourself from this situation. It's going to be replaced by something way, way better, a gift from God. It's going to be so much better. And here we've got Archangel Raphael saying healthy lifestyle. And this isn't about, I suppose it could be if the situation is, being unhealthy, but it could also just be referring, I think it is here, although it could, it could be that it's not a person. It could just be an unhealthy situation. Maybe you're doing drugs or drinking too much or eating too much junk food, not taking care of your body. That could also be the situation they're asking you to change. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone bullying you, for example. But in any case, when you're authentic, when you are your true self, and you're not trying to be a savior, and you step away, you're not trying to overcompensate. So hear me out. If it's not a person, and if it's just an unhealthy behavior pattern, I just lost my train of thought, but completely gone. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Got it. That is self-soothing behavior, and you may feel like that you need that, you need that, or you will, deep down in your subconscious, maybe will even feel like, if I don't, I will die. okay? It's like a survival mechanism, but you are going to survive, and you're going to be so much healthier, whether it's a physical situation or an emotional situation, or even just a life situation. You're going to move on to something that's just so much healthier for you. All is well, gifts from God, healthy lifestyle. Everything is just going to improve so much more if you get out of whatever this mess is that you've gotten yourself into. Okay, let's pick some tarot cards. Tarot cards, I'm going to pick 3 cards, and you're going to tell me about this situation, please. Angels. This is the Angel Tarot deck from Miss Doreen Burton. I'm going to pick 3 cards. Okay, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. 6 of fire. Okay. And this person's been through the wars, as you can see, but this person has emerged victorious, and so shall you. As soon as you start being your authentic self, you will be recognized by the people that you match with. There are billions and billions of people in this world. Stop trying to match up with someone who doesn't match with you. There are so many other people to choose from. Okay, don't get stuck on people that don't match you, that aren't good for you, that don't treat you right. Stop it. There's so many other people in the world, and as soon as you shine your light, as soon as you just be you, as soon as you just be you, then the person that matches you will actually be able to see you and find you. Okay, and you will be victorious. This is going to be good. Okay, then we got unity. Yes. Okay, so this card is what I just said. Basically, it's about finding people who match with you, seeking out like-minded friends, the real you. Okay, so say that you're feeling like, oh, but if I leave this situation, I'm going to be alone. How am I going to find new people? It's so hard. I know it can feel that way, especially if you're shy. But if you're shy, take a class. If you can't afford to, if something you're interested in, if you can't afford to do that, there are meetups, of groups with interests that you may share. I don't know what you're into, but just think about things that you really like, activities you like, or things you're interested in, and find some activity or some group of people who are also interested in that, and join it. Right there, ready-made friends, just waiting for you to show up. Okay, and here the last card is the Hermit card. Okay, and okay, yes, a hermit, you think about someone who's all by themselves, and you may be afraid of that, but listen, I don't know how long you've been in this situation, okay? But if it's been a really long time, and let's say that even you've been mistreated or gaslighted, God knows, maybe you were in a narcissistic relationship and you don't even know who the heck you are anymore. It would actually behoove you to spend some time alone. You're better off alone than with the wrong person. really are. And when you spend that time alone, that's when you can really get to know yourself. Say you're thinking, yeah, I don't know who I am anymore. Um, this is a great time that you can just take for yourself to discover who you are. And as you do that, you will become stronger. And let me get you started. A really great way to start, especially if you've been mistreated and undervalued, is to start writing a list of all the good things about you. And these can be, in general things like whatever, I am kind, or it could be something as specific as I'm good at math or something, And it's really funny because when you're feeling very insecure and small and you're confronted with making a list like that about yourself, it can actually be very daunting. You might think, oh, I can think of any, oh, there's not going to be anything to put on the list. But it's a funny thing happens that when you start writing it, all of a sudden you start thinking of more and more and more and more things. Just like when you make a gratitude list and you think, oh, life sucks. And then you start writing it, and all of a sudden you've got like hundreds of things. The same thing happens when you start writing nice things about yourself. And so I suggest that you start there if this is your problem. And if it's a problem of an addiction, certainly you can get outside help. Certainly, I would suggest it. And for extra help that you could, to help yourself, like if it's something that you would get cravings for, you might want to try, it's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Tapping. And there's books for sure, but I'm sure by now there's like a bazillion videos on YouTube on how to do it as well. So check that out because it's very calming, it's very soothing, and it actually helps. I've done it like I'm a total sugar fiend, and so if I'm on one of my detoxes, I find that if I'm like freaking out and I want a cookie or whatever, if I do the tapping for it, the craving will go away. So give that a try if that is your problem. And otherwise, yeah, get to know yourself, join some like-minded people, and yeah, you're going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay, because when you're yourself, people will recognize you and find you and realize what an amazing human being you are. Okay? Now listen, I'm going to end this. Whoop. Wow. Do you think? I'm just going to take this one because it fell out. And it says with love on this side. This is a postcard from Spirit. Okay, sorry, I'll read it to you. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on Earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. All right, so here, it's telling you again to trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. It will be heightened as soon as you just open up and stop making yourself small. It's real. It's real. All right, I hope that this was helpful for you. If you liked it, do remember to like and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading with me, remember, leave me a note in the comments and I will enter you to win. And oh, I announced the winners on the last Sunday of every month. Okay, and good luck. I'm going to move on to the next group. Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way. All right, here we go. Next. So for the group who chose the light blue candle, let us begin. Here, can you see the candle? Put it right there. Okay. Let's start with three cards from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, spirit guides, ancestors, group number 2, the light blue candle. What do they need to know right now? What's going on with them? What is their situation? Let us know. Oh my goodness, that keeps coming up every freaking week. Okay. All right, these are all, wow, every single of these cards is about trust and faith. So this card says, honor and trust your own feelings. This card says the one you are asking about is trustworthy. And this one is saying, move forward without any fear. Okay, so are you guys having trust issues or what? What's going on? Are you worried about something? Are you nervous about a situation? I want to know more. I want to know more. Let's clarify that. So whatever it is, it's saying you need to really trust your gut, trust your feelings. It depends. All of us have different ways of receiving the information from the energy around us. Some of us have sort of like a gut reaction. Some of us have an emotional reaction. Some of us just know. Some of us need to talk it out, and then the answer becomes clear. Whatever your way is, whenever you get that and you're like, I think this is what it's supposed to be, like you have a strong feeling, then just trust that. Just trust your intuition. And if this card has been showing up in every week in one of or other of my readings. Right, and this is talking about trusting another person or persons. I think also, yeah, I just got goosebumps. What I just heard was it's also just about having faith in the universe, having faith in life. Yeah, and it's saying stop worrying so much. Just stop focusing on the how it could go wrong. Start having faith that it will work out. Yeah, visualize what that would look like, what working out would look like, and focus on that. Just whenever you start, even if say you're a worrywart. I am. Every time that scary negative worry thought comes up, because you've now practiced, you're gonna find that image. You're gonna find the image of what does it look like if it all works out, if everything's good. Immediately cut to that image. Just cut off that negative image right away and replace it with whatever it looks like if things work out. Okay? Now, tell us some more. Okay. Okay. Okay, first we got jade. This is wellness. It could be some of you are having illness issues, yeah, but it could also be something emotional that needs healing. Whatever it is, you're going to now, if you let go of your anxiety, you're going to start feeling better. Okay, and it's also, this is under honoring your feelings, your intuition. Whenever you have faith in yourself, you know, when you honor and respect yourself, your body actually also starts to feel better, and certainly emotionally you start feeling better. It just has a really big effect, just like you know, guilt, for example, can make you ill. Any negative thoughts and emotions can actually make you physically unwell. So this is really asking you, the top row is asking you to think more positively. You will feel much better mentally, spiritually, physically. And now here we've got tanzanite, and this is saying that you are ready. Basically, it says you're ready to open your heart up again. And this could be to a new love. This could just be to letting people in general. Maybe some of you have been closed off, not trusting others. This is right under the person that you're asking about is trustworthy. Okay, this is right under that. So this could actually, for some of you, mean a new romantic relationship, or one that you've been considering, but maybe were nervous or afraid about. This card is saying, no, this person's okay. This person's okay. And maybe you've been blocked by fear of even just letting people in. This is telling you you can do it, you can handle it, you're ready for that. Okay, and here, okay, you got topaz, and this says forgiveness heals. Okay, wow. Okay, so listen, it seems to me that you've been hurt, and obviously that's why you're now not trusting. And whether this is a person or a situation, because you know this is a large group, obviously this is a bit of a general reading. Either way, if you can forgive life for whatever the situation was, if you can forgive yourself, if you've been blaming yourself, if you can forgive the past, if you can forgive the person who hurt you, it's time. It's time. This card suggests that you have been suppressing that, either suppressing it or just ignoring it, just not looking at it. You know, maybe you just locked it in a dungeon and threw away the key so you wouldn't have to deal with it. It's still there and it's festering, okay? And it's time to let that go, because it's blocking your health and blocking your happiness. Yes. All right. Okay, angels, then what do we do? How do you forgive people? Well, if you watch tarot readings, then you probably heard it 100 times, but I'm going to tell you again. Okay? Forgiving someone does not mean that what they did was okay. It just means that you're not going to walk around with those feelings anymore. Okay? Whatever they did to you, you know what? You could be a saint and you could be understanding and say, oh, they did the best that they could. You can do that. But if you don't feel like being a saint, you don't have to do that. Just say, I'm just letting go of it. I'm letting go because I don't want to waste another second of my life suffering it again and again and again. Because when you don't forgive and let go, basically you're allowing that pain to continue. And so instead of just suffering at the time that it happens, you're suffering for years and years. So you don't want that. Let it go. Just let it go. imagine it's a big heavy ass backpack. You just take it off, you dump it on the side of the road, and you keep walking into the future. Okay? And about forgiving yourself, you know what? Nobody's freaking perfect. Get over it. You're not perfect. Don't blame yourself. It's unhealthy. It's bad for your health. It can cause like serious illness, like even like cancer. Okay? Don't want to freak you out, but you know, this didn't work. Really? Yeah. Okay, now these three wanted to be it, apparently. They're sticking together. Look at that. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So what I just said, okay, so here we got life review. Okay, so like I was saying, oh, my throat's getting dry. Yeah, it's just time. It's time to just look back, change and heal anything that's unbalanced. Okay, anything wherever you start looking back and seeing, okay, have I forgiven this? Have I let go of this, or does it still haunt me sometimes? So that, you know, if something still haunts you, even if it's just now and again, that's a sign that you're still holding on to it somewhere. Okay, so think about it. Have a good think. Sometimes it'll be something really obvious. Sometimes it'll be something that you forgot about most of the time. Again, under the person is trustworthy, you're ready to trust people, you are safe. Okay, you are safe. So once again, it's safe to trust people again. You've been hurt, but you're going to forgive, you're going to let it go, you're going to move on. You can't just close yourself off from everything to protect yourself for the rest of your life. I mean, you could, but it's not living, you know? It's not living. And look, this is my actual favorite card in any deck, and I own many, not as many as I'd like. It's called Overcoming Difficulties. Look, it's my favorite card. It's really beautiful. And it's funny because back when I was in the middle of a divorce and I would read cards for myself, this card would show up all the time. And it was true. It was true. You know, this too shall pass. And listen, whatever this was, it's over now. It's over now. You're past it. So don't keep yourself stuck. Fly away from that. The worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. The worst is behind you. Just start over. Just start over, clean slate. Forget about the past. Trust new people. Let them in your life. And you know, not everyone may turn out to be great. So what? It's an experience. It's an experience. Don't get too attached to people. Don't get too attached to your desired outcome. Okay? There's tons of people in the world. You know, if one doesn't work out, the next one really. Don't get so stuck, and don't get stuck on thinking, oh, everyone's the same. Like if you've had a bad experience and you're thinking, oh, whatever, all men are jerks or all women are man eaters, you know, don't get stuck in that kind of thinking. It's very unhealthy to be bitter that way, very unhealthy, and certainly not good for your love life. There you go. Okay, before I pick the rest, I just have to show this to you. Okay, so you got the strength card. And right here it says, you have great inner strength. Yeah, duh. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Okay? This jumped out. This jumped out for you. Ooh, this is jumpy too. Ah, okay. Okay, so we got the 3 of fire. Not pretty. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So this, because it's in this row, this could be, and I feel that is what it's saying, if you trust this person. Okay, it could be love, you know, like a relationship. It could be a work situation. It could be just a new friend, whatever it is. What I'm hearing from the make long-term plan, this is someone you can count on. This is someone who will be there. You know, this is like a long-term kind of person. Don't push, but it's looking good. It's looking good. You know, you just have to do the work of clearing, and then just have a little bit of patience. If this person hasn't shown up yet, you know, this could be someone who's going to show up, is about to show up. Okay, and so that's why it's also very important that you clear all of the unforgiveness that you have so that you're ready to receive this person. Because otherwise you actually might not even be attractive to them, because they'll sense that negative energy in you, or you might not be attracted to them because you are judging them through the eyes of an old situation with someone else. Yeah. And we have, yeah, okay, so 10 of fire. And that's what this is the one about being anxious and needing to forgive and stuff. Okay, so it says life is out of balance and you may have stress-related health issues. It's asking you to accept help from others. Some of you may actually be ignoring your feelings and doing that by like being workaholics, like burying yourself in your work. Be aware of that. Be aware of that, because that's also a very it's an unhealthy pattern. I'm going to get one more card. I feel like we need a bit more clarification. Angels. What? All right, so this, yeah. Tell me one more last thing to clarify everything. There you go. 9 of fire. Not a fire. My goodness. 3. Look, see, this was like there. And then we got 3 fire cards because this one jumped out. 3 fire cards. Okay, you're fiery. You're on fire. It says don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay. And what I'm seeing here, look at this person. This person stands up for themselves. This person doesn't take shit from anyone. And this person sure as heck does not cower in their house or whatever, afraid of new people or new relationships. Look, this is it's not a queen, but it is. I mean, look, there's the dragon. This is a powerful, you've got the strength card. You're a powerful person. You don't need to be so precious with yourself. You don't need to be afraid of getting hurt again. You know, life is life. We all get hurt. We get up, we dust ourselves off, and we move on to the next thing. Okay, and you can do that too. It's just, you can do it. You just have to let go of the hurt. Don't keep feeling it over and over. Just let go of it so that you can start over. You know, this is a new beginnings card, is what this is. Okay, and you can have a new beginning if you let go and forgive the past. So I am going to finish off your reading with a postcard from Spirit. So, angels, guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors of group 2 of the blue candle. You are group 2 of the blue candle. What do you have to tell them? What's going to help them if they make them feel good? Give them a feel good card. Come on. With love. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. That's really nice. And yeah, look at this. You can't uproot her. You see? Yes. Yes. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a good week. If this was helpful for you, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe, because I'm trying to grow my channel, and that really helps. Yeah, I wish you luck. I wish you luck, and I really yeah, enjoy the new person coming into your life. I hope it's going to be amazing. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. And now I'm going to move on to the third, last but not least, group of the pink candle. You can't see that. It's pink candle, people. Let me get a sip of water, because there we go. I'm doing a lot of talking. We're losing light. We're losing light. Hurry, Pavan, hurry. Archangel Michael, group 3 of the pink candle. What do they need to know right now? What is going on in their lives? What is going on in their lives? What do they need to know for their highest and best good? Angel. One more. Okay. Are you guys going through a tough time? Okay. Okay. So you got God is at work. Okay. Yeah, so you seem to be going through some sort of situation, which, if you've seen this week's collective reading, we all seem to be going through a situation right now. Yeah, but God, just have faith that God is there, that God is supporting you. Ask for help. Be kind to yourself. That's what this card says. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't blame yourself for whatever's going on. Yeah, be really, yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. Don't feel guilty. It's not your fault. Life happens, okay? And it's not about you. Sometimes I feel like, when bad stuff happens, it's like, why me? And I was just doing this, and now this happens, and you take it really personally. But you shouldn't, because yes, we manifest Yes, we have some modicum of control in how our life manifests, with the whole law of attraction thing, but not everything. The world is the world, life is life, and shit happens. And what you do have control over is how you deal with that. Okay. It says, entrust yourself to the help of God and the angels. So apparently God and the angels are really there for you right now. I think what they don't want you to be afraid. Are you guys afraid? Are you having worries, anxieties? I think I almost get the feeling like they're apologizing for going too far. That's like the feeling, that's sort of the thing I'm hearing in the back of my mind. They're like, it's almost like, how you hear, God or whatever, life never throws you anything that you can't handle. And I almost feel like they're like, did we go too far? Oops. And they're like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I promise. That's the message I'm hearing. All right, crystal angels, what can help them? Okay. Sujilite, recognize your divine power. We have lapis lazuli, which is clarity through insights and experience. And then we have the diamond, which says you determine what you're worth. Okay, so here we've got, God is at work here. And here we've got also recognize that you have the power of God. God is everything. God is the energy of the whole universe. And if there's anything beyond, you are made out of those particles. You have divine energy. You are made of divine energy. Okay. And it says know that. So you can be assertive. You can be strong. Yes, you are strong, obviously, but stand strong is more what I'm trying to say. Don't be a people pleaser. Don't be this sort of cowering. You know how people give away their power and then they just sort of like, I don't want to call you like a bootlicker, but just trying to make everyone happy and be nice to everyone and do whatever anyone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. And that's also part of being nice to yourself. Yeah. And okay, so this card, what it's saying is that there's some really big changes happening in your life. And once again, God is insisting that that he, she, it is with you every step of the way. And that these changes will be blessings, even if they don't feel like that right now. Okay, because this diamond, it says you're a precious diamond or a precious stone of God. I think this is just a reiteration of this. We're all made out of the same stuff. You are not worth any less than any other person. In fact, you are extremely valuable. So don't sell yourself short. That's what this card is saying. Don't sell yourself short. What is going on with you? Could you guys clarify a bit more? Now I'm curious. You know, but I don't know. Okay. We're asked this. These angels tell you, like, give you advice on how to. There we go. Okay, okay. All right. So the first one is Archangel Jophiel says clear your space. And yes, it could be says get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, use feng shui. Yes. But what I heard immediately, like when I saw the card, was more of clearing bad people or, unhealthy people away. Whoever it is that you've been kowtowing to, they need to go. That's what I'm hearing. And yes, that it might even be someone that lives with you. And if it is, and you do manage to get rid of them, you need to then energetically clear your space. How do you do that? You can do that with incense, you can do that with sound. Like I don't think this is enough for space, but these make a sound which you won't hear on this microphone for some reason. So I won't even bother. Chimes, smoke. You can go around your whole house clapping. It's a bit of a workout, but it works. Open all the windows, all the doors, air it out. Palo Santo, I feel works really well for me anyway. Make whatever space is yours, make sure it really is your own, so do clear away clutter. That will also just make you feel better and more clear-headed, and just clear the energy. What I'm really hearing is clear the energy and clear away any toxic people, any people with toxic energy. Just get rid of them. Get rid of them. And then we got the clairvoyance card, which is right under insights and insights from the lapis lazuli. It says, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Right? And it's right under clarifying insights and experiences. Have you ever had things happen to you that seemed sort of very miraculous, very synchronistic, that the timing was just like, what? Wow. You know what I mean? They're asking you to look out for stuff like that, because that's going to be happening. So pay attention because not only will it show you that God has your back and is helping you in the background, it will also give you information that you need. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for signs. Yes, that's all. That is all. Divine order. Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order, right? So it may seem like life's a mess right now, which is also kind of what this card is saying, but actually everything is in order. You just need to see it. All right, you guys, very, very funny. All right, I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. It's just getting dark fast. It's getting dark earlier now. Have you guys noticed? It's really becoming fall. Angels, archangels, tarot cards. Please tell me about group 3 of the pink candle. What can you tell me about them? What do they need to know? What will help them? Again, really. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right, here we have the Four of Air. And it's saying, oh, again, you're not all the same person. So it could be that you need to get more rest. It could mean that you even may need like to get away, just have a vacation, just get out of whatever situation you're in and just go have a breather. It could be that it could also be that you're trying to make a decision, but you don't know what to do because you're in this sort of maybe chaotic thing where you're like, oh my God, I don't know what's the right thing. It's telling you to actually just take more time. You don't have to decide right away. Wait a little bit. Look for the signs that are being sent to you. Those are going to help you, okay, to make the decision. So don't decide. If you need to make a decision, please postpone it and really take time. And then the next thing is meditation may provide answers. Okay, so when you meditate, you connect to your higher self, you connect to the angels, you connect to source energy, God, the universe, your subconscious. Meditating is a really great way to get answers and to get clear, to get unstressed. Yeah, I'm sorry, you don't see all the cards yet, but if all of this is stressing you out, just know that when you're stressed out, when you have stress hormones coursing through your body, you are incapable of creative thought and therefore incapable of coming up with solutions. So it's very, very important. And I think what God is trying to say here, God feels that you're the sort of person who can just say, okay, I give up. I don't know what else to do. I'm just leaving it in your hands, God. That you are the type of person who can do that. Some people are like really too control freaky, even about their own lives, to let go and let God. But I feel like your group can do that, and that is the best thing for you, and that's what God is saying. And the next card is balance. Yeah, so it says the need for balance and moderation, waiting for the perfect timing. So again, see, don't decide right away. It could be about cooperation and compromise, whatever the situation that's going on with you. So don't push, don't be in a rush, because then you have the Ace of Air and brilliant new ideas and inspirations after a challenging beginning. Okay, so there was a challenging beginning. Yes, we know that. We're obviously being very, very challenged, but now it's seeing the truth of the situation. So the clairvoyance, that's going to help you. Okay, this card, I'm sorry, is about this whole last row. Okay, the clearing your space, the clairvoyance, the divine order. I feel like the clearing your space makes way for brilliant new ideas and inspirations, which help you to make your decision. Seeing the truth of the situation is about the clairvoyance card, and then divine timing. It's been challenging, but it is going to work out. But it is about timing. And that's interesting because when I did my divination for this week, which I don't know when you're going to see this, but it was September 4th or 5th. I saw heaven's sakes, I am getting tired now. A timer. I saw a timer in the sky. So it's about timing, but it's about waiting for perfect timing. There's no rush. There's just no rush. You're gonna be okay. God has your back. Let go and let God. I think that's the biggest. Let go, let God. Take care of what is in your power. Like, for example, clearing your space, your energy. Meditate, connect, try to get the messages, because God is letting go and letting God, but God isn't going to take action for you, right? So basically, you're letting go, you're letting God tell you what to do, okay? So God's going to send you signs. So do some meditating. If you don't really like meditating or know how, just going for a nice walk in a park or in the forest, wherever you can go for a walk, preferably where you can see some green. That's also another way that, ideas will come to you. Taking long showers, things where you kind of space out. That's when things start to come in. That's when you start to download. All right, so before I lose all of the light, I am going to get you a postcard from Spirit. Oh, God. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors of group 3 of the pink candle. I really feel like they need to hear something uplifting from you. Will you please give them a message? Oh. Okay, this is the 3rd time I've picked this card today. I'll have you know, I picked it for myself, I picked it for the collective, and now I have picked it for you. Love your dreams. All right, I'm going to read this. Dearest you, over here, there's no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways? Right? So we're talking about synchronicities and stuff earlier. You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. Okay, man, that gave me goosebumps. If that doesn't say let go and let God, I don't know what does. Okay. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope there was something in here of use and comfort to you. That concludes your reading. If you enjoyed it, I really appreciate if you would push like, maybe subscribe, because I'm trying to grow this channel. And don't forget to enter yourself for to win a free reading at the end of this month with me, free one-on-one, worth $150. And yeah, let go and let God. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I feel bad for your group, so it's gonna be okay. You can handle it. You can handle it. Okay? Love you, and I will see you next time.